Has too much echo in there. Talking in a tin can. Alright, I'm just kidding. Hello, test, 1, 2. Hello. I like to have a little echo. And let's see if I can fix something here. I can't even fucking see it. Radio. I'll just mash on that button. Test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the other one, I don't know, like, hello. Okay, that's an adjustment there. And the other thing is my headset thing here. Which controls the music. This second song that comes up here don't sound too bad. Okay, we are streaming, and now I have to change the topic of my stream because Restream just has this habit of going into my files as well and changing things. I wonder if there's one word. I like this little tune here. The Grey Hill Incident. Oh, what's this? Greyhack, a digital detective adventure? What's that one? Delving into the mysteries and challenges of life. Why creatures do what they do. That is setting up my stream. Whoops, I should probably start the game. I use voice attack to make automated scripts. Oh, shit. Fuck damn. I want to turn off the music. Bingo, I love this job. Actually, I played some jazz on there, but that's what I should do. Play some music. But let me think. We should probably save this game, which is something that I do outside of the game. Okay, well, that could be a problem. I'm streaming music, not my game. I'll have to fix that. Get rid of this garbage here. And pause that one. Pause that one. So, these commands that I'm talking about, I was watching some more videos. It's like, well, you watch videos, you're kind of cheating, but because figuring stuff out is half of the game, well, you get to a certain point and, like, you don't know what to do. Oh, I didn't save the game, did I? I'll wait till this stuff loads here. Oh, we got a green screen today. Oh, nice. It's a lot easier on the eyes. The only thing is, though, when the browser comes up, it's like blinding. But nothing's perfect in this life, is it? The peace and solitude of quiet. I should have, like, some ambient thing playing. I gotta have something to fucking chill on. Where are we here? Oh, that's just a little noisy. Oh, 2 hours of best dinner time jazz music. Oh, this one might work. Oh, that's just really too loud, and I'm so sorry about that. But shit happens. Ooh, blow the old ears right off the drum. Wait, that's the one I just didn't like. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, let's see here. Royalty free. Ambient music. Oh, yes. The Pain Dr. Smith. 361 videos. When you list these videos, you don't. That's just not what I need. That doesn't work. Let's try this one here. That doesn't work either. Breaking copyright. What's this sound like here? Ooh, that sounds cool. I gotta write my own shit. I wrote my own. I got synths and everything. And this is only 3 minutes long. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Hello. Alright. Yep, back to the game. Oh, wait, I gotta set up my mouse, I think. What's the name of this game? Is it even in here? I don't have it in here. What the fuck am I supposed to use? Where's Control V and... How come it's not in here? Oh, I use... Is it 19? Oh my god, no. Oh, wait, Alt Tab. Okay, yes it is. It's 19. We are good to go. Oh, we're already in the game. Alright, so I'm having this problem with what's called a shell exploit type thing. So you get information from somebody, an email. It's an email. You get an email, and what you do is you have to send them a message. So now a bunch of this stuff here. What's this? Oh. I didn't even know this was here. We've got usernames, IPs of the camera. Well, that's only if you can log into the thing. We can get cameras on the Wi-Fi network, dudes. But aside from that, okay, so a lot of the stuff that's in here, it's accessing, it's requesting company names, and I don't have access to company names, so that's kind of limiting. And but the other thing is this. So maybe we can do some more investigating on the local Wi-Fi stuff. But what I wanted to do is find some other servers. I wanted to find a server in the US. Is what I wanted to do. A server in the US that I can get into. And somewhere in that network they have a Wi-Fi access, and if they have a Wi-Fi access, there may be a chance that I can add my server to that. Well, like, how would I even do that? There's yeah, I can add a username. I could create a user account, but I think what happens with that is eventually you have to think that maybe the admin is going to delete the account because it's not normal or something. I have no idea. That's something I haven't done yet. So I would want to do some of this stuff on a server that I didn't care about. Because if I make a mistake with it or something, I can just forget it and move on. Like a practice server. I don't think you can add a camera. Access my server. Sam? Oh, Sam. Sam. It's not listening. Sam?
Yes, Commander.
Access my server. Access my server. Enter. Access my server. I gotta fix that. Enter. There's stuff that you can buy. Wait, that's the shopping cart. That's empty. Oh, what's my bank situation? I got enough money for at least 6 months. Why can't I... Oh, do I... So they only let you add a router, a switch, a hub, and a computer. I think the only other thing that's on a network is the cameras, and they are not letting me add a camera. So I want to rage quit and cry now. So, that ends that little story. Let's go ahead and... I want to change some things, or just fix some things. That one's fixed. I think there's another one that's got the same problem. I don't... So, accessing a remote server, why? Okay, that's not correct because... So, we've got two ways to access a remote server that we've learned about. We've got SSH and we've got FTP. So... It's loading Notepad first so that it can load the available servers that's available. And then now that I think of it, I need to fix something. If we've completed missions, they're most likely SSH. So what I should probably do... Well, actually... No, they're not, because some of them I haven't even accessed the servers. So I don't know. I would really like this updating of the server thing to work. Let's change this. Oh, let's even change it better. All right. I'm going to delete this and this. We're going to make an assumption. It looks like we've made assumptions, and there's two things here. So one of them inputs something, and that music, you know, unfortunately, is just too loud and obnoxious. I'm just going to get rid of that web page. I gotta be able to think. So we got two things going on here, and it's repeated twice, and I don't know why. I'm not going to use 0.05 seconds anymore. I'm going to use 0.1. So when I update the thing, it's asking me, we get a number, and it's doing an initial printout, it looks like. So it's doing this, whatever that is. If it works or not, I don't know. So normally we would do, I guess, what about the brief? Let me do this. Let's go back to the accessing the brief is a short version of getting all of the information from, is that spelled? I don't see it here. What is that? I get command. Okay. So it looks like so the IP brief one is giving me, that's why it's not going to save it, because that's a different name, isn't it? So this is actually, we're going to have to change this back so that the variable name can stay in the game itself and go to the next section. Because what if I've already got information? I could run this. Now there's a URL, which is the name. Let's see here. So you have to do this at the beginning of the game because the data is not saved. The data that I save in the game is saved as a text file, not data. So we're working with text files. So in order to load, you would think Let me see. I want to try something. This domain name, and this should be IP site. Let's IP site. Oh boy, that means this other stuff's gonna get changed. Update remote server. Let's change. Yeah, let's change this one. IP. You got description. In the description, I should have another variable for the type of exploit that's used. Or I just put it in the description for now, I guess. And then, why have I got 3 of these things? Correct the IP if needed. It's going to... Yeah, I don't know what it's going to do. I want to try something. Maybe I can do it with 1. If I load... See, it's a text file. I wonder if there's a way to read... I don't think there's a way to read the text file. The only way to change this and use it as data is that you've got to do... I got the array number, I've got the IP address, I've got the name of the IP, I've got the description, a short 5 or 6 letter description. I got, was the mission completed? I've got, is there root access? And I've got something else, which I can't remember what the hell it is. If I do every one of them individually, I can load the text in. Or can I? No, it loads. I can load the text in as a variable, and then it will print the text. I don't know, there's something in there I could do. I really don't want to mess with that. Forget it. Let's see. What I want to do is try to update the information that I know I can get. So it prints, it shows the list of data, it prints a number. I enter a number, but it's not going to give me the information because it's not. The only way I can do this is I've got to load. I look at the data and I say, okay, I want to work with this one. I hit 1. Oh, if I run the command access the brief, and then it's going to fill this information in. But then each time, once I go back through it, it's going to access the brief again. I access the brief once. It says, okay, so is it correct? I could do an if. Is it correct? And it does another. If it's not correct, Yeah, you can hit cancel. Let me just go in here and wait. If I enter info, even if I hit cancel, okay, let's see. This needs fixing. That's too loud. And then it's going to print that. And those both need to be changed. That's a BIP site. These are just some variable stuff that I'm changing in my data. What's that thing? Yeah, I made a boo-boo there, didn't I? We're gonna fix it. That's what I do. And then it asks for whether or not something gets changed. Storage variable. Needs fixing. Then it prints that correct description if needed. Correct description if needed. These ones have issue. I gotta change that freaking voice too. Yeah, I want to change this level. This is one of the ones that I've had trouble trying to fix, is the updating of the information. If I can update all of the information, each time I do that, it saves it, it resaves it back into the text file, and I don't have to mess with it. And I've got some stuff here. I don't know what is happening here. Set input text to the variable. Has the mission been completed? Okay, this is... What the hell? What? Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know exactly what's going on there on this, but that's okay. We'll just mess with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, there's no major loss. I do a little bit here each time, a little bit there. You can only do so much, and then I want to do other things. my snack and such. Let me just go over here to my stream thingy. Come on. Just re-updating my stream setup. I'm in the background working on this. I'm getting there, almost done. So then it talks about, it's doing a compare. If the answer is yes, set the array. If the answer is no, set it to this, yada, yada, yada. Does it have root access? I don't know about the rest of that. I'm just going to change a few things and then move onwards. And it reprints the numbers. And it reloads the data again to verify what I did. We hit OK here. Apply, done. So let me think. Let's try something. So let's see. What we're going to do is we'll start from the beginning. Load. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Activate logistics.
Good evening. I am Sam, your advisor and controller. Let's go to work, Commander. Activation. What are we working on this evening? Training, loading missions, data, police missions, Commander, freelancing.
She still had too much to drink.
Enter next available data number. All variables are set. Network monitor off.
Nice. Yep. Now, let's say I got enough information where we might be able to access a camera. Or not. That's one of my main goals in this game, is to be able to access the camera. Needless to say, I've had to dig a little bit deeper. In our processes, we have what's called a Wi-Fi, and we have 6 available Wi-Fis, one of which is mine. The one I use the most is Oleoni's. I call it Oleoni because it sounds like baloney. The interesting thing is that, so we'll do this here. Network map, enter. That's another one I gotta fix. I'll fix that one right now. Here, enter. So if you're behind this main router, it seems as though regardless of whether or not there are other routers in the system that are locked, you've got a visual of everything that's in the system behind the main router that accesses the internet. Well, yada yada. God, I snip too much. I sniffle too much. So I know where the passwords are for these cameras. What I don't know is why they would have. There's 4 computers. No, there's 3 computers in the network besides mine. And those 3 computers are behind this router. This router is locked, so theoretically, nothing behind that router I can reach. Theoretically. However, we can do certain types of scans that allow us to see what access we have in this system. So I'll go over here and we'll do, there's a couple of commands I have access to. There's nmap. We could do, maybe we could do what's called the access brief on anything. Maybe one of these might have a company name on it or something, who knows. Access brief. Wait. Okay, so access brief. No. Get IP brief. Get IP brief.
Enter IP.
Okay, so we got 172.16.6.1.
Enter domain name.
No, this one shows some information here. First it does the whois, but there's no information because it's not public, and then it does this. And it's asking for a domain name, which there isn't any. Some of these ports I've opened myself by using certain commands and such. If we go all the way down here to where this camera is, there's 192.168.2.2. That one has been in there. I've tried to open ports in there with no success. There's only the 3306 employees, and that was closed, and somehow I reopened the port and it's become open. I don't know exactly what to do down there. I'm not really worried about it. There's a camera here in this one, and I've got password information for this. This is Oleoni's, and if you go to Notepad, he's down at the bottom here. I did some work on this. There's a group password for this, which is on that router, but that's not a known username. This one, this is a password. That's the password to the server, but that's a password to the server, but there's no username specifically. Now, this one has an employees database thing. I don't know what to do there. There's an 8080 port, which is at 16.6.1, which is this one up here, which I was able to change ports, like forwarding ports It's fine, but it's not giving me the information, like, to try to, you got, somehow there's this shell program, and one of the ways to get to it is to send an email. I might not be able to do it on this one. I may have to go to a server that I've accessed, and we could do that. Let's see here. Let's do this. My notepad.
Your notes, Commander.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. See, that's kind of weird. Notepad. Alright, do it myself. Load data.
Your notes, Commander.
So I can look through this, glance through this list, and I can see where there's been some missions completed. And some of these may or may not have the FTP access type thing. I'm going to start from the top. And I'm going to find out where there's a mission that's been completed. I thought I did. What the hell? Oh, shit. Load data.
Your notes, Commander.
I moved that and I missed some numbers in there. There we go. Now, some of these yes-no changes are not totally reliable. So here's like Knighted HE. I've gone in there. I've done everything. Edeons, I've got access to. Irritable.info. Let's take a look at that one. So I can just grab. I can grab this. I think. Yep. Get IP brief.
Enter IP. Enter domain name.
Now, this should give me, I've got to go look at that again to make sure. So the domain name is going to be this here. I didn't ask for, oh, this is just the brief. Let me go look at that command. And she seemed kind of loud in there too. Yeah, let's tone her down a little here. So there's that one. Enter the IP. Do that. Do that. And that's correct. Okay. Oops. Okay. Wait a minute here. Yeah, that's gotta get changed. I love my house. It's so nice and freaking quiet. Alrighty. So we've got a 22 open SSH port here. There's a lot of open ports. This would be a good one to play with, but yep. I haven't made any mistakes on here. And According to the information, we do not have. But it says we don't have root access. Let's go to the notepad. And this is. Why does it do that? What did I do wrong? It goes to another. Oh, it's filling in this information over here. I forgot what the name. Irritable. Okay. Let me load this. Oh, we've got some password. Is this going to work? Okay, that's closed. That's what I need to look for. Let's do the do. Let's go to the terminal. And we want to go to up here. Change. Enter. List permissions. So, as you can see, everything's protected. However, we don't have. It says staff. So this, I have to change. I can get root access, and then I can have access to this without messing with things. Let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. Get root access.
Root access is required to change file permissions.
I gotta have my.
Semper Fi baby.
Yeah. I've gotta have some information up here. I'm getting my password. I'm on the local machine, by the way. I'm on my computer, not this remote server thing. Yeah, where's my stuff? Right here. And the local password is the password that you use when you first start the game. Enter. Now everything is red. Access Explore.
Accessing remote directories.
And very good. Irritable. Now I can click on this and we'll see what we got. So we've got some password stuff on here. Where the hell am I? Okay, so I downloaded stuff. Now I'm wondering, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and well, not necessarily cheat, but I'm going to look at my data file. I can go to voice attack, and the data file is just kind of like right there. It says server 10, server 1. Why does it say that? Just says server. Let's change. I'm going to change this information in the data sheet. So this is going to be a corp with what I believe is a password name. I actually do have enough room for another field. The field that uses the exploit. I don't know if I need it. Who knows these things, you know? Let's go to the information, which is here. This is all the diggings of the stuff that I get from the site when I go in. So this is a root password. This is a root. So we don't want a root. We've got 3 other passwords in here. I only need one of them. I can actually, so I didn't know this before. What I was doing is I was making a copy of each one of these and saving them to a file. And then I would go in and I would run the program on that file. And also, in this particular case, the cameras, if there are any, have the password of the camera is supposed to be here. And it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto that server with root access and find out if there's any cameras on it. And there's the command right there. If we go back, there's 2 ports. I'm curious if I can use this first one on there. So anyway, on that main file, I think sometimes there's, like, I think with the cameras they put a CCTV password, but it's not in this particular password file. It might be on another computer somewhere. So my question would be, how would I get access to that computer? You know, if there's a camera file that's got a password, then that password is somewhere else. So that's interesting. So let's do the do, and we are going to exit, which exits root from me. We're going to leave this local machine up, and we can actually, let me look at the command for accessing the remote server. Now I already have 2 bits of information. Yeah, you see, I'm thinking, so with this method, what I did was I already looked up the information, didn't I? And I did a brief on the information. So that information should already be stored. So I'm going to delete this, this, and this. This is requesting a server number. Okay, so that means I will already have had that. I have to put that information in. Let me go ahead and go through this one and change the volumes. Because they're all messed up. Execute this. Okay. Text. There's my little snack, man. In that one. So it's printing out a user a password in this. Oh, you know what? I don't have to do any of this, do I? So accessing this remote server is only done on a new one. For ones that I already have access to, it's in the folder. And I just do this. Enter. Network map. Access root. Get root access.
Root access is required to change file
Enter.
permissions. Semper Fi baby.
Admin monitor. Admin monitor. Damn it, what's the name of that? Monitor admin. Shit. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
What this? Oh yeah, that's back here. Connection established. So we're gonna delete all of those. Exit. Exit. So the reason why I left the server is because I want the admin monitor program to run. And it should be called admin monitor. What is this one? And I don't know what it is. So you see that didn't have... What if I went to a guest directory? If you go to a guest directory, you should be able to do things with programs. If I have a problem with it, this is something I've never done yet. I think we're going to try it tonight. I got some shorthand stuff that I did. Like when trying to access a server, I can use the SSH or FTP commands, and I can put them in there and it will run the program. That should actually be on the remote one. Yeah, we'll have to work on that some other time. Me and my sniffling, I'm telling you. I don't know. What is this? I've got another program I can use. Okay, that needs to be deleted. Delete, delete. Alright, I've got 2 of those commands. Let's remove this one. Yeah, that's a delete. I see it right here. I'm going to change this to you know what? I don't like that. I get to go to work tomorrow. We're going to go in again, and what we're going to do is, maybe when I log in there, we're going to find that guest directory. I don't want to go in as root, though. I've got 3 other... I've got 3 other passwords. I don't know. Let's just do it that way. Alright, so we're going to open up a local file explorer here. Got a local terminal here. And once we get in again, we're going to move. Why can't I bring this to the front? We're going to copy. This program, we're just going to move it over. We're going to go in as root access. We're going to go to a guest directory, list the permissions or whatever, and see if we can delete that program once we use it. That's going to be the exercise. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Copy. bring this back up here. I have the rest of my snack so I can get my energy going. Yeah. Sam?
Yes, Commander.
Monitor admin. Now, you would think that you'd have to run that program after you log into the server. I think traces are only done if they're if it shows a log entry. So I'm thinking as soon as I go in, I'm going to delete the log entries. And then maybe they won't run that program. There are some things that people don't tell you in all these tutorials on, oh, you can do this and do that and run these other programs from other people. You have no idea what to do. You really need to get in there and think. You need to think. Now we've got that started, okay? So all I gotta do is say one word. So in order to make things happen quicker, we're gonna just grab this password immediately. Refocus onto the terminal server. Enter. Get root access.
Root access is required to change file
Enter.
permissions. Semper Fi baby.
Alright. Access Explore.
Accessing remote directories.
What we could do, let's just open another one. We'll just pull this over here. See, there's a guest directory right here. Okay. So what we're gonna do, let's go in here. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Okay. Now, according to my information, that's weird. I don't know what happened there. Access permissions. List permissions. Oh, look at the read-write access. See that? I was right. I was right. Oh, but if you get rid of it, you cannot delete it from trash. You delete it in the folder and it goes to the trash, but you can't delete it from the trash. You can remove files, but we're going to go one better. I'm going to change something. Unsecure all files.
Enter the name of the directory. All files in these directories are now available for remote access.
Enter. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
List permissions. Oh shit. Oh, you see what it did? I got an idea. Wait, it didn't work. Oh, it didn't work now. Oh, we need another command. We need a command that goes from home to guest. Change directory home guest. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
I could probably do that now while I'm thinking of it, huh? I don't want to do it when I'm in there, though. List permissions. Okay. Let's do this. Network map. See the commands not found? So we're going to go here and do this. This is the first time I've done this in this game. Give me network map. Oh, yeah. Bingo! I love this job. And it's got cameras. Oh, yeah. It's got cameras galore. Alright, let's do, we're going to do... Oh, we should trash this program first. While we have the chance. I'm going to delete this. And then... change. Enter. Wait, can I don't have the trash directory here. Ah, fuck. List permissions. Wait a minute. Oh shit, is it hidden? Oh fuck. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Okay, now I'm gonna make I don't need all of this. All I need is this. Okay. Access log.
Accessing log entries.
I'm being paranoid.
Do not remove the first connection entry.
Now, why can't I see the trash, though? That's weird. What about hidden? How come I can't see? Okay, so you see how it changes directory? Let's see if we can do this. Access guest. Oh my god, it worked. List permissions. Oh, that is nice. I made a mistake. That's okay. We're going to we're gonna let that ride. Let's go ahead and for video purposes. What is this? This is an active shell. What the hell? Alright, we're in here, aren't we? Somebody is doing some networking somewhere, aren't they? Let's see if we can... Let's see how far we can go. We can go here. Yeah, but the camera password is not there. Wonder if it's on that computer. See, that's my question. We don't... It seems like we're not... What computer am I on? I must be on one of these. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
It seems like we could stay on here forever and they're not going to find us because we deleted the log entries. Access guest. Nayland Shiobel. Root at Nayland Shiobel. All at Ampbell. That's a root name and a password. This is username. I don't know what the fuck it is. No, root at password. No. I don't know what that means after the root. We should come in as one of the other users. Correct their passwords or something. I don't know. Now see, there's an open SSH port here. And I don't know. What does that say? 16, 24, 2 and 3 are open. That's these two. Let's try. I think we can run that employees list program. Would that be a list? I don't have it here. Let's do... let's take this one. I'm going to change this here. I gotta streamline some stuff. I'm gonna copy this, paste it here. This is going to be and I don't know if that's even correct or not. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Access guest. All right. Let me go to my directory. See, there's some commands here that I don't know exactly what they are. Some I loaded, I changed some stuff. So there's this one. Oh, you know what? I have that file. But I didn't put it in there. Oh, it's in. Oh. It's in the wrong place. See, it looks like a database file, see? No, not there. No. They should have that file there. Oh, what's the name of it? I gotta check the name. Employee viewer. Okay, let's check that. Oh, it's this list. This is going to be viewer. Okay. That's capitalized. That one's got the S on it. Okay. And this one. And we are good to go. Now, let's do, for the purposes of brevity, I have to copy this anyway. Device details. Will do. Enter. See, okay, so this is what a shell program does. You're on your computer accessing your files, all right? And if you're on their computer trying to access their files like running a program and it's not there, you can't do it. But if you set up a shell, what it does is it creates a link between the two computers, and you can run on your end, and you can access all the files on your computer and send it to the other computer, and it'll work. I think that's what the shell is and how it works. How we actually get that to happen, that's the next level of getting into this hacking business. And by the way, this is only for educational purposes. It does not try to emulate things in real life. Although things may sound similar, it's not something that you should do. So we're going to need to learn how to remove a file and not send it to the trash. Access log.
Accessing log entries.
I'm just checking my...
Do not remove the first connection entry.
So far we haven't been caught. Let's try something. Oh, just leave it there. Now, do I move? Wait, let me go to my... Let me focus on my terminal. Access map. Oh, shit. Access brief. Now, see, this is not going to work because... Enter. Yeah, see, I'm on the wrong... You have to be over here. Access guest. Let's try this. What we can do... We can do... There's a website port here on this one, on 0.03. That is where? Oh, it's here. There's some hacking stuff you can do on there too. Wow, we're gonna have to figure out the shell thing because we have to crack. Do I have a name? Oh, the employees program. Isn't it here? We're gonna put it here. See how it changes back the directory when I do the folder? That's pretty cool, huh? Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
It says that port's open. So we might be able to do this. List employees. What? Access guest. List employees. Can't connect to the server. Alright, I need the manual. Terminal basic. RM. Delete any file. You have the appropriate permissions, etc., etc., etc. Okay. List permissions. Oh, I already know what they are. Oh, look what they did to the file. It says I can't remove it. Unsecure all files.
Enter the name of the directory. All files in these directories are now available for remote access.
Almost did it wrong. You want to move it from there. If you remove it from the thing up there, it goes into trash, and I don't know what the hell's going on there with that. Enter. Okay. Access log.
Accessing log entries.
Ah, see?
Do not remove the first connection entry.
Something got changed there. I don't know what it was, but something happened. And hopefully the admin didn't catch it. Access guest. Let's see here. Oh, it shows I have a file explorer open. Root has got scan local area not running. I'll tell you what, let's do. Exit. Exit. I think OL is... list permissions. Let's go ahead and unsecure this file. Actually, better yet, let's do... What are we supposed to do here? I've got email, but I've got oh, it's a root, bank root and email. Crack root password.
Cracking root password.
Okay, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to be in a root. Access, get root access. Get root access.
Root access is required to change
Enter.
file permissions. Semper Fi baby.
We don't have to crack this. I already have this done. I already did this. It's in that directory. Let's just do it again. Good practice, I guess. Let's see. Access work directory.
Accessing work directory.
Unsecure a file.
Enter the name of the file. File is available for remote access.
Enter. Let me see if I can. Okay, so here I don't have to crack that. I can look at it, but it will crack all the files that's in there. Yeah, it's the same one that I had before. Oh, so OL. Who is the root? Who is the? How do I know who the administrator is? What's his password? Let's try something. Let's go to email. Do I have that open? Mail. And we will use. Make sure I'm disconnected. This is a user right here. Oh, shit. I have to go back because I don't have... Huh. So I could take a picture of the screen with my phone to hold that data. Because I don't have a list of the camera IPs. Oh, I may not be able... We was able to ping one of them. Oh, we might be able to do it tonight. Let's do this. Let's go... exit. That means I gotta move that file over again. We're gonna do it. Alright, let's go back up here. No, we have to have... Alright, I'm gonna get my phone. I have to go to bed soon, watch a little movie. And we're gonna try to... I'm gonna try to take a picture of the screen. And do that and see what happens here. Okay. Enter. Access guest. Get root access.
Root access is required to change file
Enter.
permissions. Semper Fi baby.
Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Access guest. Access explore.
Accessing remote directories.
Did I do that right? Oh, it worked. There's no cameras up there. Okay. I got the access of the... The cameras. If everything else would work on my lap here, it'd be nice. Now we gotta remove file. What the? Where the fuck am I? I don't know where I put that file. I'm supposed to be here. List permissions. Oh my fucking god. That's in a root directory or something. It's in a root directory. Access root. Access root directory.
Accessing root directory.
List permissions. Why the fuck is that in there? Yeah, I need practice. Enter. List permissions. Access guest. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Exit. Exit. Okay. So what happened there when I go into a computer, I go into root. I go into a root directory. So the first thing you got to do is you got to access guest directory. And I don't know why this is root here, but all right, now we've got some IPs for some cameras, and the one on the right we could reach. The other ones I don't know about. So let's go ahead and we'll put some usernames in here. OL, wait. OL is a user. Copy. Admin name. I think I know what the admin name is. So the local IP is going to be we did ping this camera, so I should be able to get to it. But I don't know what port it is, though. What about the port number? How do I know what the port number is? I don't need to know a port number. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe if I go in the network and then go to the browser and put that in, I think I can get to the camera. I think that's what you have to do. 192.1. Okay. And the admin name. I don't have time for all these other cameras and shit, but we'll try to do one of them. And the admin. Administrative code. Admin name. We'll try the first name. there we go. And then the email of the admin. Oh, that was not good, was it? Fuck. Let me load. I can fix this. I can fix this. I just tried to do a shortcut and copy off, close, close. Save. Now here you've got to do the paste. And let's see what happens. I think that you are writing to the wrong person. Okay, we'll do it again. Let's bring up another notepad. Do I have one? Admin name is port IP of CCTV. A username. We could use, say here, and paste. Then once you gotta do the Control V. Copy. Paste. Now we tried the first name, it didn't work. So we're going to try the last name. Now the local IP of the camera, which I totally forgot. See, it doesn't show the camera on there. I didn't monitor. I didn't run any programs on this or the thing that was on there. All right, 192.168.17.9. I don't remember this camera access thing being on there. This little camera email. We're going to give it a whirl. Copy. Paste. You would think it'd be the first name, but let's see if it works. We got it. We got it. We got a camera. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, baby. Our first camera is coming up. All right, so admin name is the last name. And we will save this. We will put this in the work directory and we'll save this as CCTV info text. All right. And I will just do all of this. Oops, I can't. Paste. Copy. Paste. That's a little messed up, isn't it? There we go. Now we can get rid of this email. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of our mail. We can get rid of, we've saved this. We don't need, this. We need user binary just in case. Oh my God. All right, let's go back and get back in there. We're going to get in as root because we got to move that. Actually, we don't have to get in as root, do we? All we got to do is put in that camera address name. Once I log in. Yeah, but I wonder if you can change the settings of the browser. Sample option 1. Abstract terminal. Wait, where's this? Alright, let's just open the browser up. And we will type in this address here. And it's all ready to go. And I'm going to get out of that one. Just stay there, I guess. I don't want to be admin, but I don't have another password, so we just do it this way. What the hell? I don't think we need root. Oh yeah, we gotta have root to change the log file. Enter. Get root access.
Root access is required to change file
Enter.
permissions.
Access
File
guest.
baby.
And the winner is... Enter. Oh. It didn't work. Access Explorer.
Accessing remote directories.
Wait a minute. Browser.
Available directories.
No. I can type this in here, which I don't have a command for, and run it as root. Enter. I gotta change that firewall. This is tricky, isn't it? Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
All right, I've got a picture, and we don't have to go in. We don't have to use that program anymore to deal with that. So the firewall is there two of them? So the firewall is going to be on that one. How do can I do this? That's a switch, though. I don't think that's going to work. 192.168. Wait, that ain't the right number. 14.1. I got in. Now let's port forward the camera IP. We're going to add a number. Source IP. Wait, this is not... Access guest. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Source IP. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought, but it's actually, I'm progressing, so 17.9 on the destination IP is going to be all the way up to this locked unit, which I'm accessing now, actually. Oh, wait, do I put it there? Or do I put it... Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection
Access
entry.
guest. Why am I... Oh, I'm on this one. I'm on the first locked unit. See, it's allowing an 8080. It allowed me to change ports on that. Right here. I was taking a guess. Now... I don't know if I can do that. It says it's a switch. So I can port forward on a switch and a router. I didn't know that. Enter. Alright. Let's try this again now. 17.9. Actually. Copy. Enter. Oh, fuck. Oh, did I... Shit. Enter. I feel like I'm getting close. Let's see. Let's do this here. That's cute, isn't it? That they let me change the firewall on that particular camera. Enter. No, I saved it. It's right here. What is this here? What is this? Is this another camera? It is not. What if I change that to any? What is 1624.3? The hell? 172. 1624.1. Source IP. Let's try that. Enter. Oh, for Christ's sake. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. I thought that was the only one there. I'm gonna have to go back in there and look. Wait, can't I go into this one and do it? Right here. Enter. Well, shit. I wonder if I'm missing one. Damn it. So close yet so far, you know? Enter. Yeah, of course it's not going to show up. I'm getting a headache. Huh. There's a lot of shit to do here. Access Explore.
Accessing remote directories.
Access Log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection
Access
entry.
Guest. Access Log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Access Log.
Accessing log entries.
I'm glad I don't do
Do not
this.
remove the first connection entry.
Access Guest. Access Guest. I'm glad I don't do this for life because there's just no way, you know? Fuck. Why does it move the damn fucking directories? Access Log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Access Guest. This is the firewall switch. No, it's not the one I want. Fuck. This is a computer. It must be one. There's two computers on there. I think it's a one. Okay, it's not showing up. Access Log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection
Access
entry.
Guest. There's something wrong here. This is the camera. What if I change this to the router that's on there? Let's try the router. So instead of this, we change. This is going to be 17.1. And this is going to be 14.1. Enter. No, it's still not there. Let's do... It's 14.1. Jesus. I'm telling you. Too much damn process of elimination. One, 4.1. I think that's the port I gotta go to. That's what I did here. Destination. It says allow this port. Allow any port from the source IP, which is 17.1, to this one here. Any action, any port. Oh, let me try. Enter. I don't fucking believe this. I can't get it off of the firewall. And I know it's the right one. Unless the firewall's on this other router. Which is here. I can change this. I just get rid of that browser, didn't I? That is 14.1. I need 17.1. Enter. Aha. Aha. Oh, I don't know the fucking port number. There's no firewall. How do I know what the fucking port number is? I can add a port. Let's see. I saw this on another camera. Local area and IP address to forward is going to be the camera 192.168.17.9. Enter. Copy. Enter. Oh, for crying out loud. You gotta be kidding me. I fucking up every port open. I don't know. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
I want to copy that other damn file over. I'm getting... what am I missing? Something? I can change the ports all the way to the freaking camera. Access guest. Maybe network map. Maybe there's a firewall here. Maybe one of these two got a firewall. I've opened this one. I've opened this one. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? I'm gonna do something different here. This is fucking annoying. I'm gonna start from the camera and just work my way up. Because I can't stay on this thing all day long. That's all the way to the internet from the camera. Now something's got to give somewhere. Access log.
Accessing log entries.
All right, so when
Do not remove the first
when I delete
entry.
this stuff, I guess when I copy stuff over, nothing happens. When I delete them, that's when it shows up. So we could just leave it there for now, I guess. Access guest. No. There's 168.17.1. A port has been forwarded to there. That's way up here. Enter. There it is. I found it. I opened it up. See, this is all the way to oh, it doesn't tell you. It tells you to here. 17.1. That's the one just before the internet. There's the port and everything. This is an open router right here. Now, if I go to the actual internet one. It should not be there because you wouldn't want it there. Enter. You see, you wouldn't want it there. This is the public, okay? And this is the private. Now, I should be able to access this camera on this router right here. Oh, I've got to add the port number. Oh my god, I think it's going to work. Invalid target service port configuration. That's horse shit. That is bullshit. The fucking port is right here. One 92.16, 17.1, 3 with 4 sevens at the end of it. I just gave it a port number, you know? What the fuck am I supposed to put in there? What does it say? I'm gonna look it up. Invalid target service port. Alright, we're gonna have to call it quits. I got this far. I got it forwarded. Let's see. Forwarded to here, port 3. Not working. And I will show you where that is on the map, or do I have to? Like, it's that router, ain't it? I'll just do it one more time. And this stuff, I can just delete this. Network map. See, right there. Whoops. What is this? The fuck? Oh my fucking god, where's the list? I just got rid of it, didn't I? God damn it. It was 14.1. It was here. I gotta forward it to this port. I gotta forward this router to this port. Can I do that on here? Alright, let's keep going. 172.16.24.1. This takes too long. 17.16.24.180.80. It says I can't go there. Right here. It says it's open. It's right there. And it won't let me go there. What am I doing wrong? 117.16.24.1 port 8080. Oh. Wait. This is not an admin. Serious? Here. You have to be in admin mode. What am I supposed to forward, though? This just forwards a port? Oops. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna open them all up. Alright, let's try it again. Enter. It's not there. It's not fucking there. Wait, this is supposed to be... Let me see here. Maybe you can't use any port. One I 2 and C 40.1. Any action, any port from that router to that router. Enter. I'll be fucking damned. I can't forward this fucking port. I can't do anything. It said it was behind a firewall. Do I have to go all the way back to... that first address? You've got to be kidding me. There's the IP right here. Well, let's try this one. Oh my fucking god. I don't know why I'm having such a problem with this, but I'm done with this fucking shit tonight. I gotta erase my tracks. I tried. Enter. Access log.
Accessing log entries. Do not remove the first connection entry.
Exit. 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 Well, we didn't get caught. We didn't get traced. We spent a lot of time on that server. Oh, I guess my other shit's gone. I gotta call it a night because I gotta go to work tomorrow. And it was getting me a headache, kind of dizzy looking at all the screens and shit. I fucking forwarded everything. I don't know why the hell I couldn't access the damn thing, honestly. Who knows?